Hi everyone, it's been a while. I wanted to talk today about self-definition has to do with depression. A lot of us deal with depression, deal with feelings of inadequacy, feelings of emptiness. And I think one of the things that's at the base of this is a lack of self-understanding and a lack of self-definition. We don't think about this much, but that's part of why we don't solve the problem, a lot of us. Sometimes we're not in alignment with who we are, and we're living a life that doesn't feel right on some level, and we call it depression. But what it really is a lack of connection with the now, and a lack of connection with our inner reality that's really just about us and who we are. We seek connection with other people, we seek affirmation from other people, we seek acceptance. And that way of thinking, that path, often does not fulfill us, because what we really need is our own self-definition, our own self-connection, affirmations from within. And what does this all mean? What does it look like? So when we live a life of self-connection, we're aware of our feelings, and we take the time to figure out what those feelings mean. So feelings of joy and excitement can mean that we're connected to a life that we want. Feelings of depression, of being lost, of feeling unclear, can mean that we're in situations that are not right for us, or we're ready to live our lives on a higher level, but we're not there yet. We're not actually living it. So sometimes depression can be that we have grown within, we have changed, and we're ready for another level or another way of life, but we're not there. We're not living it. It isn't showing up in our daily reality. And that's another form of disconnection from self. So if we are desiring a certain way of life, we want to be a certain way, but we're not living that, then there's a disconnect. There's a rift between us and what we want, and that feels like depression. Okay? So when we're solving this problem in our lives, we can look at our lives and say, okay, here's the depression, here's the feelings of discomfort. Okay, what in my life do I not feel in sync with? Is it people? Is it a job? Is it a place that I live? Is it a lifestyle? Lots of times it's lifestyle. We lean back on what's easy a lot. We're humans, it's normal. We lean back on lifestyles that are easy, and sometimes we're missing the lifestyle that we really want, which takes some effort to create, to make, or we're not putting the work into becoming who we would like to be. When we create our best life, huge part of that is working on who we are first, right? We want to place the details into our lives that we want, like the career, the income, the relationship, the health, the physical health, mental health. We want to place those into our lives as if they're outside of us. But really, it's within that we get there. We start creating ourselves to be the kind of people who can make the money that we want, to be the kind of people who can have the lifestyle that we want. Right? The lifestyle doesn't happen if we don't fit it. The relationship doesn't happen if we don't fit it. The income doesn't happen if we don't fit it. Say you want to make $1 million a year. Can you honestly say that who you are right now would fit?
can you honestly say that you'd be able to do the work that you need to do in order to make that money, or be the kind of personality who can handle that kind of money, right? We have to get ourselves into that lifestyle first. For me, I made a leap of faith this summer. I've been really conscious for a long time, but especially the last couple of years, I've done a lot of healing. And I know the kind of life that I want to live has travel in it and has a lot of greenery in it, but I live in the desert. So my leap of faith this year was, I feel in alignment with traveling in a greener climate. I have faith that that's going to work out because I feel in alignment with that. I don't feel in alignment with staying in the desert, right? I don't feel in alignment with staying in one place. I get miserable after time, year, 2 years of being in the same place. I've got to travel. I've got to go places. So in order to make that happen, I had to be the kind of person who has faith in my choice, who has faith that this is going to work out. And guess what? It did. I mean, you see where I am right now. This is not the desert. I'm very far from home, somewhere that I feel really alive and joyful to be. And there's more to come. There's a lot more to come. While I was out on this trip, I got offered a job in France. So my faith that I put out there into my path has come back to me tenfold. So I will spend a month in France as well, in addition to traveling throughout the U.S. So I encourage you to think about who you want to be, how to make your life happen from within. Who do you need to become? Are there places where you need to have more faith in fulfilling your desires? Are there places in your life that don't fit you? Is your depression or anxiety or uncomfortable feelings, frustration, does that come from a lack of alignment? What is it that's not aligning? How can you make an investment in yourself? So I hope you're having a great day. Coming to you from one of my favorite places on the planet. Much love to you. Take care.